It's your boy D-Man here. Today we actually about to look at another top 15, and this one's actually a top 14 video, and it's called that top 14 videos that make you shiver or that will make you shiver. Yeah, we're not gonna go through the entire video. We're gonna probably drop down from 10 to 1 maybe, but yeah, if you want to look at the rest of this video, the link will be in the description below. A little tongue tied, as you can tell. And without further ado, let's get at it. Let's go.
Number 10. A YouTuber named Dan Baines is the keeper of Mr. Fritz, a ventriloquist dummy that was once used to entertain the troops during the 1940s. He's very old and has since fallen apart to the point where all that remains is his disembodied head. Mr. Fritz is believed to be possessed by the spirit of his creator, a man who lost his life in battle and refuses to rest in peace. Lately, Dan has been seeing and hearing things all around the antique, so he sets up a camera to record. It's 3:30 in the morning when the glass door pops open. I don't see a string. This happens again at around the same time the next night, except this time his eyes open. String or no string, watch this part and tell me how a wooden ventriloquist dummy can open its eyes with no one nearby. And if you zoom in for a closer look, you'll see two orbs race by shortly after the case opens. I'm not saying that this video is impossible to fake, but unless this is an electronic prop that is being controlled with a remote, then I don't see how it can be done. Number 9. A YouTuber named Steve Huff records what he suspects could be a paranormal sighting at the Longleat House in England, built in the late 1500s. A spirit descends the steps and then continues to walk in midair in heavy, plodding footsteps.
Oh, hell no!
Some people are claiming that this is some kind of hologram projection, while others say this is real. If you've ever been to the Longleat House in England, then let us know if this is just a tourist attraction, so we can settle the rumors once and for all. Number 8. A man creeps up on an unsuspecting woman as she enters her code into an ATM, laying low until she enters her PIN and then taking over the transaction by force, nudging her out of the way to make an involuntary withdrawal. He is completely unconcerned with getting caught and wears no disguise whatsoever as the woman struggles from her car to stop him. He later repeats the plan again, hiding out of sight until the last second, and then leaping into the person's car to go after the large wad of cash in their hand. The fact that he was doing this during broad daylight shows that there is no safe time to be at an ATM, so you have to constantly be on guard. Number 7. A ghost hunting YouTube channel called Spartan Hunters 2
Time. See, that's why I do not do that shit. Hell no. I don't play with paranormal. Don't do that. It is not part of my description, and I'm not about to get into that. You can have that.
Explores the narrow stone corridors of the old Paulding County Jail in Ohio for any signs of the afterlife. As soon as they turn the corner, they hear something that sends shivers down my spine.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Wow.
An anguished scream cries out from deep within the jail complex, which I'm sure most of you heard, but did you hear the creepy laughter that follows the scream? Listen really closely and you can make out the faint echoes of laughter bouncing off the walls. It happens right after he says, "Did you hear that?"
Did you hear that?
Number 6. This video was taken by a Redditor's father while they were walking around an old historic building. He claims to have been all alone in the room, and according to the Redditor, their father is a very serious man who doesn't lie about such things. So even though he is alone, he records someone standing next to him in the reflection of the case. They cross behind him and then suddenly are gone.
A ghost, right?
A ghost?
A ghost.
Like a dead ghost? Yes!
And when he looked back at the video, he saw the arm and blue shirt of someone standing in front of him. I guess this video would be easy enough to stage. I don't think the Redditor would lie about something like this though. Perhaps if this historic building had CCTV, then we could possibly get another angle of this event to finally solve the mystery. Number 5. This door sounds like a witch, and I'm not even exaggerating. Would you be able to live in a house that made this noise?
Hell no.
People in the comments are saying it's possessed or cursed. I'm not going that far, but I'm just saying that if any part of my house even sounds remotely like this, I'm moving far away. Number 4.
When you move, take me with you, because I'm coming right behind you. No.
A YouTuber named Exploring with Perks is checking out an old abandoned home with one of the creepiest basements he has ever seen. Possible.
Stop. What? Why would you want to go check out an old abandoned creepy house? If it's old and abandoned, that bitch gonna stay that way. I'm not even trying to go see what's up with it. No, don't even ask me. No.
Remains rest outside of an old hole in the wall, with the rest of the body possibly on the other side. And later on, he finds the remnants of what I hope is just a stuffed animal. Then he gets out fast. I can't say I blame him. Number 3. This YouTuber shakily records their apartment while inspecting every last corner. It's obvious that they no longer feel safe here and want to record for proof. Nothing is out of the ordinary until they silently cross into the bedroom. And that's when the horror is revealed. A girl with long black hair over her face sits crumpled on the floor. Look again and you'll see that even her arms and feet have no detail at all, like a silhouette. When he checks again to make sure he is not seeing things, he's surprised to find she is all gone. Number 2. This old VHS footage was taken by construction workers during an interior renovation project in Corpus Christi, Texas. It's daytime and well lit, and the building still has a constant eerie vibe. They claim to have seen the ghost of a girl walking across the property, and the air grew cold around them, even though they are in the south. One of them records this mysterious noise coming from the hallway. It sounds like a moan from behind. Take a listen. He calls out for his friend Tom and picks up a strange whispering noise as he turns.
Hey, Tom!
He pauses outside of an especially dark room and feels watched by a presence within, a force that strips him of his bravery and leaves him small and vulnerable. He sees movements and bolts down the hall. I think I can see the outline of something in the corner here when the room is brightened. Could this be the ghost girl they were talking about? He decides to take one last look in the room and cautiously peeks inside. Rushing footsteps come from within and send him screaming off the job site. Before we get to number 1, a mother and her son are waiting outside of their father's place of work when their dash cam records this sicko rolling up, beckoning to the child to get into the car. But that's not all. Look closely and you can see him say something to the woman sitting with him as she shakes her head no without looking over. Then they pull off. It really makes me wonder if this is some kind of game they play together and what would have happened next if she had nodded yes.
Yo, my dude. Like I said, and I always say this, it's bound to do voice is creepy. To see them videos, like, no. Hell to the no. So on that note, I'm gonna end it right there. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. To the next video, I'm gonna see when I see it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and or subscribe, and hit the notification bell button below. And yeah, anytime I see them, I'm gonna see you when I see. I'll let your boy. Peace. That shit freaked me the fuck out.